All right, Master Johnson back here with another one. So what if I told you that your destiny, your purpose is not something that you're going to go discover, it's something that you have to uncover? What if I told you that your millions, oh yeah, your great life with everything that you're looking for, and oh, isn't going to be the techniques that you learned from Jackass over there on the... Forgive me. It's going to be learned from not just uncovering your purpose, okay? But it's going to be found in the unknown. And the only reason why you have yet to receive the things that you know you are destined for is because you're trying to operate out of what you know versus what you don't know. Now, if you're just now seeing my face, my energy is so magnetic, it only attracts those that are ready for it and repels away those that are not. And I'm pretty much good at making things make sense. So let's go ahead and let's dive on in. First things first, you have the unknown, then you have the known. And if you are operating out of what you think that you know, you disconnect yourself from the divinity of God being able to show you the grace and the power that God has within you. Because believe it or not, you were not separate of God. Nope, you are the manifestation of God. Oh yeah, and a whole bunch more than that. There's also this thing called the personal I am awareness, in that through the free will of God, you get to choose what you experience through the power of God. And based off the power that you have, when you understand how frequency, energy, and vibration works, matched with how your emotions, oh man, how that is energy and motion, and then you learn how to manipulate this energy with the power that you have of God, well, then you really start enjoying this thing called the unknown. Oh, yeah. Now, the things that I share with you are not just things that sound great. In order for you to truly benefit from this information, it's going to require implementation. So it's not what I'm sharing with you. It is what you do with the information and the wisdom that is going to be able to create the difference in your freaking life, okay? Now, we only do things once here. Somebody may call me. My dogs may bark. You're with it. All right, so first things first, grab a pen. You're going to want to write this down. The magical word is called clarity. Believe it or not, it's very hard to get to a place that you were not clear on. See, if I'm speaking to an architect, okay, and I show up to this house and I say, okay, here's the deal. Right now, I'm only seeing a whole bunch of dirt. Mr. Architect, what is the design? What is the plan? What is the vision that you have here? And this architect will whip out a blueprint, probably be on a computer, but you know, you get what I'm saying. And what will end up happening is I will then be able to understand the vision that is supposed to come about. Keyword here, supposed to. Supposed to. Now we're going to come back to that. Now the second thing is now that there is a vision, there shall be prosperity. Because without a vision, you shall perish. Straight out of the good book. So my first thing is what are you clear on? Are you clear on your past? Are you clear on your fear? Are you clear on what you may not be able to do? Are you clear on all the things that are stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself? Are you clear on what the narcissist said? Are you clear on the failures that you had? Or are you clear on what you can become clear on, composed with, confident within, in the unknown? Don't you think that if it's the millions, if it's the business success, if it's the dream clients, whatever it is for you, okay? Don't you think that if it was based off of work ethic, thought patterns, systems, strategies, the new best thing in business, the new best connection, whatever it is, don't you think that if it was about that and all the things that you know that you would have had, what you know you're supposed to have? So what if it's this? What if it's not about effort? What if it's all, and I promise you, what if it's all about awareness? See, there was once upon a time where I was like, shit, I am broke. I need a lot of money. Got a beautiful wife, got kids, got diapers to buy. Let me go ahead and work. And for some reason, the more that I worked, the worse things got. Oh yeah, the more time I gave in, for some reason, the faster, harder circumstances started to appear in my life. And what really hit me upside the head is I recognized and I realized this, that when I take action out of lack, I started out of lack, and since law of attraction is like attracts like, and I know that I'm in lack, well, if I know that I'm in lack, and I have the vision of lack, and I have the vision of how shitty my life is going to get if I don't have the money, I better go make the money. And then guess what ended up happening? Because I took my awareness and place it on what I did not have, and then put my actions behind my thoughts on what I did not have, guess what ends up happening? I start manifesting more evidence in my reality to lead me to feelings and more thoughts about not fucking having. Excuse my language. Oh, wait, but then I change my awareness. I start to recognize and realize who and what I am, how amazing I can be inside of what I naturally do, which is this. And the next thing you know, as I start to pay more attention to what I am already abundant in. I mean, I'm already broke. I might as well go ahead and have some fun. Now I got fun, I have vision, I have clarity. And now since I have nothing left to lose, then that means I have nothing left to lose. I might as well go ahead and have fun. If I'm going to go broke again, I might as well go broke having fun with what I'm doing. And then ironically, it starts leading me out of what I know, which is myself, into the unknown about what I can become, what I am capable of. And then boom, that's when I meet God within me. One of my favorite quotes is, almost forgot it. I spent the first good chunk of my life, the years of my life, contemplating God, searching for God, looking for God. Could only find myself. And then I spent the remaining of my life searching myself, and I could only find God. So in this video, what I'm looking for you to understand is, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, maybe it's not about what you know. Maybe it's not about trying harder. Maybe it's not about effort. Maybe it's about awareness. Maybe then it's about saying yes to yourself. Maybe then it's about saying, okay, if this is what I have, let me be a good steward of what I have to glorify God, which I am. And then to more that have, more is given. So if I have more fun, that means my reality is going to give me more evidence of more fun. The next thing you know, I'm having fun doing what I love. And then now as I'm doing what I love, I'm not thinking about me. I'm connecting to service, of elevating the consciousness of other individuals through the expression that Master Johnson loves to do. And now you're looking at me. So what I'm looking for you to understand is you don't need a YouTube channel. I mean, you can if you want to. You don't need virality. What you need is to say yes to yourself and then walk into the unknown and watch what's on the other side. Because I promise you, you're not going to meet the God within you when everything is comfy. You're definitely not going to meet the God within you when you continue to resist yourself, suppress yourself. You're only going to have action to the God within you when you claim it now. You have the confidence now, and then you say, I would much rather know what and who I am. And from this position, because I am, everything is, and operate from that and develop my confidence, develop my clarity, develop my composure so that I know exactly where I'm going. Now, let's talk about that architect. If I'm talking to a random individual who I see with a hammer and a tool and they're laying bricks, and I come to them and I say, hey, what are you building? And they say, good question. I may not have the most confidence inside of that individual to be the architect of my house, right? So what does that mean? Where there is no vision, the people shall perish. What are you clear on? Are you clear on how hard your life is? Are you clear on the old story? Are you clear on what's going wrong? Or are you clear on who and what you are? And are you clear on what amazing things you still have yet to come into expression with and experience with? That's in the fucking unknown. Excuse my language, but I just get so passionate. Listen, how do you not know that the hardships in your life aren't the seeds of greatness that are waiting to be fertilized and watered by your attention on yourself? How do you not know that that's not the case? Just something to think about. Now, the second thing, I already talked about clarity. How about composure? Can you remain composed when everything is falling apart? And how do you not know that as everything is falling apart, it's actually falling into place to force you out of the job, the relationship, the career, the bullshit toxic environment, so that you can only and have to only focus on you rather than continuously positioning yourself in an environment that does not celebrate you but tolerates you? I mean, don't you get it? Why are you asking for a better life and then you're complaining about your other life crumbling? How do you not know that that is not, again, the catalyst, the trampoline, the propeller, the catapult for you to enter your new reality of the unknown, so then you can be excited about the opportunity you have to no longer be obligated to those that are taking advantage of you, but you have the opportunity now to develop the version of you that's always wanted to come out and play. And then little do you know, as you start to experience and express that version of you, well, then ironically, through the law of correspondence, you start having experiences in your external reality about who you claim to be. Okay? This life is not meant to be feared, and it's definitely not meant to be escaped. It's meant to be fucking experienced. And however you choose to experience your life is your prerogative, because life happens to everyone. And how you choose to experience your life is going to lead to more composure on who you are in this moment. Are you clear on your issues and your problems and your healing journey? Or are you clear on the empowerment that you have, the God that's within you, and that the fact that you are not the creator of your reality, you're the freaking chooser of it? Last one, confidence. How would you be able to develop your confidence if you're never saying yes to yourself? How would you be able to develop your confidence if you never actually went into the unknown to develop your own confidence, so that you are the only thing that you have to rely on, rather than other people's security, other job security, and all that other bullshit? Like, don't you ever get to a point where you're sick and tired of just being paid a minimum wage? The number one rule about becoming wealthy and rich is you never trade your time for money, period. Okay? Because then they're going to be able to put your worth, so to speak, to an hour that says you're going to be paid $25 an hour because that's how much you're worth, and we're willing to pay you $25 an hour. But then now you're working freaking God knows how many hours just to make the bills that you might not be able to pay. So again, my friend, it's just when you get through the code, when you understand how this matrix works, then you get to get out of that matrix, and then you go into the matrix where you are the chooser, okay? I don't want to go too far in. Maybe I'll do another video on that. But let me go ahead and wrap this on up. Guys, clarity, composure, confidence. Stop tolerating what you have been. Go to where you are celebrated. Stop looking for anything outside of yourself. Go within, because that's where heaven is. Work the conditioning of the I am consciousness with the I am awareness, and then be consciously aware that you are not your past. You are whatever you decide to give meaning to based off of your definition, meaning, and story. And through your definition, meanings, and stories, well, then you get to be the architect to your life, not the freaking victim of it. Beautiful video. Congratulations for getting all the way here. Should you like to be on my wait list? Go ahead and find the link inside of the community. Forgive me. Comments. And then from there, we can go ahead and move forward, okay? Thanks, guys, for keeping up with the channel. Be sure to like, share, comment, do your things with the buttons, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care.